Anthony has been institutionalized since as early as his first institution occurred when he was 15 years old.
I've been in and out the hospital many times. I don't know how many times I've been in and out the state hospital.
His diagnosis is schizophrenia. He does have a pica component to his diagnosis. Pica meaning that he has a tendency to eat inedible objects such as cigarette butts and things like that. Anthony, currently his age is 65. And as most people, as they get older, their bodies tend to cause more medical problems. What we're seeing with Anthony now is not necessarily all of the psychiatric problems, but more medical problems that are occurring with him.
What has happened with the older population with people like Anthony is we haven't been able to really support all the medical needs they would have in the community. With younger people, we address their behavioral needs and they have few medical needs. So what we saw with Money Follows the Person was the opportunity to put the two things together, to be able to serve his behavioral needs as well as his medical needs.
We have so many parts of our system that have been so ingrained for such a long time based on regulation, policy, practice, perception. I think trying to take that on through the Money Follows the Person, this is a rebalancing demonstration. I think a portion of the rebalancing really comes into taking a look at rebalancing what a person wants and having them have more control and choice over the services and supports that they need.
One of the things that I've been talking with Anthony about is the possibility of him leaving the facility and getting out into the community. Anthony has expressed a concern that he would like to be able to watch baseball, which is a big thing for him.
You know, the Phillies won each time I went down to Philadelphia. I like baseball, my favorite sport. The next baseball, I like football.
Anthony is a very social individual. He loves to be with other people. He loves to talk with other people. He loves to socialize with other people. From the first day I met him back in 1986, I remember it very well because he was talking about cars, and he was all very interested in knowing about the car that I drove. And he also talked about how he wanted to have a car, how he wanted to live in the community.
I think the people in our state hospitals, most of them could live in the community, some with more supports than others. And I really believe in the principle of recovery, that people can make their own choices and that they really need an opportunity that we've not really given them.
Individuals with severe persistent mental illness can live in the community. It is the responsibility of our society to provide those supports for individuals so that they can live the life that they deserve to live.
I've often looked at Anthony and thought if only there were enough resources for him, he would be someone that would do very well in the community. I wish Anthony the best, and I'm going to miss him a lot, but this is a wonderful chapter that's opening up for him.
He has continued to talk about wanting to live in the community, and I'm glad that this is going to be able to come true for him.
One of the greater values is going to be able to, essentially steal, very good information and experience from the different program offices about what works and apply it to, the rebalancing of the long-term care system.
So it's actually been a system transformation in a way and a partnering that's not occurred before. So Money Follows the Person was the link that we needed to bring these services together.